So vote, 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 vote. Now, let me get into this because Truth Nation, something happened yesterday. So as y'all may know, I do multiple shows here. 1017 The Truth. I host Truth to Power, 12 to 1 right here on 1017 The Truth. And then from 2 to 5, I host Kyle Bruston Nortman on 94.5 ESPN Milwaukee and 100.5 ESPN Madison, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. So for legitimately, from 12 o'clock until 5 o'clock, I am doing something for broadcast-wise. I'm either on air preparing for a show or, on air in the afternoon. So my days are usually like chop, 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 right? Because I gotta prep for my show. So I take about 7 hours a day just between prepping and actually executing my show and show prep. And so usually when the player got to eat, I got to eat a little bit early, right? I got to eat around 11 o'clock or 11:30. I got to fit in lunch, right? I am part of the people in America that don't really get a lunch. So I don't know if my paycheck pays me to get a lunch or not, because if it does, I need to be taking like an extra hour somewhere because your boy never really actually gets a chance to sit down, converse, and eat. I'm always eating on the go, on the fly. And I'm a forgetful person because I got a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things I got to do, Truth Nation. So yesterday, as I typically do, it's Monday. A lot of stuff I got to do. And so I told y'all I was doing this liquid diet, right? I told y'all I lost 6 pounds. Y'all can go ahead and see that on the YouTubes. Your boy looking slender. I walked into the office today. They say, Kyle, you look good. I said, damn, I know. And so I was on this liquid diet for a couple days, just a couple days. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to eat healthy. So I went to Target, even though I really don't like Target, so I limit my spending. I don't really mess with Target. I went to Target and I bought me some healthy food. I bought me some protein breakfast bars, right? Because I'm like, you know what? I'm trying to eat healthy. I'm trying to live healthy, y'all. And then on top of that, I said, you know what? Give me some of that salad. I need some salad. I'm going to eat healthy, right? So that was my goal yesterday. And so I brought my food into the office yesterday, as I usually do. I go ahead, put it in the fridge. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to bring my breakfast bars because I'm going to eat them at work. And so I had my 2 boxes of breakfast bars, very healthy, 18 grams of protein per bar. That's 18 grams of protein per bar. I'm telling y'all, Truth Nation, I'm trying to get healthy. I'm trying to get fit. The summer's around the corner. And so I took my lunch and I put it in the refrigerator. And I also had some chicken tenders I made because I make my own homemade chicken tenders. I throw it into not homemade, I put it in the air fryer. But I put it into my salad as well. So I put it all in the fridge. I said, there we go. We ready to go. So 11 o'clock come, I go and grab my bag and I'm like, oh, I can't eat my salad today because FYI, Kyle doesn't have an office anymore. I lost my office. It's part of my role change. Now my office is a community office. I'm out with the general population, which is awful. 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 This is my first time without having an office since 2015. This is terrible. I'm telling you this right now. I don't know how y'all survive. I haven't not had an office since 2015, a whole decade. And so I had to take my bowl. I used to have this bowl that I use for my salad. I had to take my mixing bowl home. So I went to go get my salad and I took my food out and I'm like, damn, I ain't got my bowl. I can't eat my salad. So I said, well, what am I going to do? I said, well, I'll just eat my chicken tenders. So I'm getting my chicken tenders ready. The microwave doesn't work. So I get distracted. Right? I get distracted. In Truth Nation, I leave my Target bag that has my salad, that has my breakfast bars, and has my cashews that have already opened. I left it on the counter. I go and eat lunch. I do what I got to do, and I forget my bag on the counter. Now, remember, I eat lunch around 11:30, and I can't go back upstairs to do nothing until after 5. So I left my lunch bag on the counter, my salad, my breakfast bars, closed, never opened. My cashews that I did open up, I unsealed it and I was eating it on the weekend. I left it on the counter. I didn't know I left it on the counter. So then 5:30, 5:45 comes. And when that time comes, I'm getting ready to leave work because I'm a hard worker, Truth Nation. I work harder than most people around this mug. It is what it is. I come to go get my lunch and I'm like, I don't see my lunch. I'm looking and opening. We got 4 fridges. I'm opening one fridge, don't see it. Open another fridge, don't see it. Open another fridge, don't see it. I said, what in the hell? And then I open up the freezer, Truth Nation. I look and I'm like, I don't even see it in the freezer. I said, what? I said, what is going on? And then, Truth Nation, I tell you this. I tell you, listen, I'm about to set it off up in this mug. I looked on the counter and I saw my cashews on the counter open. I saw my breakfast bars on the counter eating. and my salad was thrown in the trash. I said, oh, hell no. I mean, when I say I threw a fit, I threw a fit. Listen, I'm telling y'all this. I'm a Gemini, and I'm cool and calm most times. I'm chill. But, boy, I found out what these young folks be saying about crash out, because I tell you, you can ask anybody in the office. I literally said, oh, hell no, this is some bleep, bleep. I was mad. I couldn't believe these people ransacked my food. How do you go in a Target bag, Truth Nation, and see a salad, and granted the salad was probably expired, see a salad in there, take the salad out, throw it out, take the boxes of unopened protein bars and open it up, and then take the cashews that was already open that I legitimately woke up on Saturday out of bed, scratch, myself, and reach my hands in my cashews, and y'all just gonna put y'all nasty hands in them cashews too? I'm telling y'all, it is a cultural difference. I hate it. I hate not having an office, because had I had an office, I would have had my salad bowl here. I would have been able to eat my salad. I would have kept my breakfast bars inside there. It would have been totally different. But I was just astonished by how grotesque people are, and how in the world would you go through somebody's lunch bag? Now, y'all know me. I throw fits. And so I automatically become a detective, and I start just like saying who did what. And so we have this wonderful office administrator, Amy. Shout out to Amy. And so she was, Zach, you showed the email. See, I don't play around. I'm going to get to that. I don't play around. And so I immediately start blaming people. And so last night, I called because I had to vent. I called my mama last night.
I was wondering what this email was about.
Yeah. The email about me. I don't play around. I don't play about mine. And so I called my mom, Truth Nation, again, 833-212-1017. We're talking about Kyle's stolen food, stolen lunch. And so I called my mom to vent. And she said, oh, baby, I'm sorry. I got to call you back, though. And so she had to call me back. She did call me back today to ask about an update. But she said one thing she told me not to do. I said, Mom, I'm going to send an email to Amy, because she probably did it. I'm going to send her an email. And so she said, Kyle, don't do that. Just talk to him in person. I said, okay. And I talked to my girl about it. My girl, I done made her into a little militant. I told her the story. She said, baby, send the email. I said, I said, but Mama said don't. She said, okay. Thank goodness I didn't send the email. I was mad. And so then today I came into the office, and I knew I was going to charge Amy up. That's my homegirl, but I knew I was going to charge her up, because I said, well, who the hell else would take my food? And so I said, hey, good morning, Amy. She said, hey, Kyle. I said, did you see a Target bag yesterday that had salad in it and had some breakfast bars? She said, I did see that bag. It was out all day. It was out all day. I said, yeah. Somebody took my stuff out. She said, I actually saw. I thought that, somebody just threw their salad away, and then somebody just put it out there. I said, so you didn't do it? She said, hell no, I didn't do it. I said, that's my girl, Amy. And so Amy went on after that. After I got her riled up, Amy sent out a whole office email letting people know. She said, I'm sorry for another email this morning, but I wanted to send a quick reminder regarding food left out in the kitchen. Yesterday, a Target bag was left on the island with a bag of salad, a box of snacks, and a can of cashews. By the end of the day, the snacks had been taken out of the bag and everyone had eaten them. However, this bag was actually left behind by one of our teammates on accident. If you ever come across food that you are unsure about, please check with me before assuming it's up for grabs. This will help ensure that no one loses something they intended to keep. That's why I said, Amy, I emailed Amy. I said, Amy, you my damn homegirl. You my homie. And she just smiled and said, I know. Aww. So the moral of the story is, Truth Nation, people are scoundrels around here. People are disgusting. That's what it comes down to. I was pissed. I was upset. Upset all morning long. Oh, I can't say that? Oh, 10 seconds. I'm back. I was mad. I was angry yesterday. So moral of the story is, Truth Nation, culturally, black people and white people are very different, and we just need to be aware. And 833-212-1017, was I wrong? Am I wrong for being upset about this? Was I wrong for leaving my food out like that? Like, I understand I made a mistake, but dang, for y'all to go through my food like that is crazy, just crazy. And so at the end of the day, what I decide I'm going to do is anytime I see food out in this area here, free food up for grabs, it's mine. It is 100% mine. 833-212-1017. That is the story of Kyle's morning and last night. And I'm telling y'all, I was heated. I was having a great day, too. A great day yesterday. And then I come back, and all of a sudden, our first day having to be out in general population with the non-important folk, that I am now non-important. My food gets taken. It's crazy around here. But 833-212-1017, that's my story for the day, Truth Nation. I just needed to vent. I just needed a moment to vent because I could not believe that they stole my food. But you know what? I guess black lives really matter because Amy sent out that email supporting my black ass. So 833-212-1017. On the other side, we'll have more important conversations to talk about because today is election day. The major thing on our ballot that we are going to see is going to be the state superintendent race. There are 3 candidates that are running for state superintendent. I ran through those candidates yesterday. I told y'all who I support, but I really wanted to have more of a conversation talking about, charter schools and choice schools and public schools and what that all means and where I stand at. Because, again, yesterday I said I believe that a lot of these charter schools are pimping our system. A lot of these charter schools are pimping our children. A lot of these charter schools are taking our tax dollars and not successfully educating our students. So what I'm going to do today, y'all, I'm going to call out some schools because I'll say this. I believe these schools offer a great alternative. But if my kid goes to these schools and they're still underperforming at the same rate as they would at the other public school, what the hell is the difference? 833-212-1017. We're going to talk about that, how MPS is basically having money siphoned off them, but more so about how the charter and choice schools, some, not all, some are just pimping us out of our tax dollars. Keep it locked. This is Truth to Power with Kyle Wallace right here on the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
Truth to Power with Kyle Wallace returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.